Hey, FlimsyLunchTray here, back with our new player guide series as we continue on the EU server, moving up through the different access levels. I just played a co-op battle, and we're going to actually dive into a random battle next. But you can see there's a lot of new things going on. We have the construction of the D7 Provincian. So if I click on that, there'll be different dockyard phases that Wargaming does throughout the points. World of Warships, they give you this climactic little introduction video. So this is something that Wargaming does from time to time. Yeah, the dockyard it'll be available for a limited amount of time. Not that I'm going to spend time talking about the dockyard, but this is something Wargaming will probably continue to do. So if you're a new player, this is what it's about. You basically unlock different levels via combat missions, which we're about to look at. And you need a minimum of 3 shipbuilding phases to actually acquire the ship if you want to. So they give you a little bit of a discount for 3 phases for 3,950 versus 1,500 per 1 phase. So when completing missions will give you valuable rewards. It kind of goes up from the beginning, and then you'll get even more as you progress. And that's basically what we have this new here in the combat missions. The dockyard. So again, this is something that's tier 5 and up, so Wargaming definitely isn't something for new players unless you purchase a ship and you're playing up higher. But granted, a lot of these is like, oh, well, then if you buy a ship new to the game, you still have to buy, a tier 5 or higher destroyer, cruiser, battleship, aircraft carrier, so on and so forth. But with grinding, you'll soon find yourself in a good place. So we are going to look over where we are with the ship. 2,216. Okay, so I can actually buy the tier 3 wikis. So we're gonna do that, and we're actually gonna buy a 6-point commander for 900,000 credits. I do recommend doing this. Don't spend doubloons on getting a 10-point commander, because we have the credits enough to do so, and I would just like to have a higher commander. We'll stick with the main armaments modification, which we've covered before, and then we're going to go with engine room protection, which is really important because if your engine gets knocked out or steering gears, the repair time is reduced, but then also the risk of your engine or steering gears becoming incapacitated is also reduced. So that's really good. We can see we have 3 modules to upgrade between the hull, torpedoes, and guns. We'll hop over to the commander real quick. I always highlight the bread butter build of a destroyer player. Preventive maintenance, so the risk of modules becoming incapacitated is reduced spending of 30%. If your engine and steering gears get knocked out, your ship will remain partially able to sustain speed and maneuverability with this skill. Super important. And then survivability expert, you get 350 plus health for ship tier, which means 350 times 3. So we go from the 8,100 to 9,150. So that's really good to have. So 6 points have been spent. We'll look at maybe equipping the destroyer with some things. I'm thinking mostly camouflage. Cost of balloons to use that one. We will use this one. It reduces our detectability by sea and dispersion of shells fired by enemies attacking your ship plus 4%. Yeah, we'll go ahead and mount that one on. And then this is special signals, means you get more free experience, and Dragon Commander XP. So I don't think I really want to use those yet until maybe I get to a higher tier, maybe like tier 5 or something. So we'll just let these accumulate. There's a lot more, like 6 more special signals I think we earn, or you can acquire. So I don't have a detonation flag, so I really don't want to take these 2, since this is the risk of your ship's magazine detonating increases, which is not good. So I think we're just going to go into battle like this, and then we're going to see how well we fare, and if maybe we can upgrade some of the modules after this battle. So here we go. And then we'll talk about this ship once we dive into battle, kind of looking it over. Alright, random battle. Mostly bots. So we have 3 human players, including us, and 2... yeah, 3 on enemy team. On ring and domination mode. So, we're bottom tier. There's tier 3, and then there's tier 4 ships. We're tier 3. Hold pressing and holding H, I can see the detectability range is 6.5. If I get Master Concealment Expert with a 10-point commander, that will drop down even more. So we definitely want to take advantage of that. Should drop beneath 6 kilometers actually, once we get it. We see here damage, detectability range by air 2.4. Our main battery firing range is 8.4, and our torpedo tubes are 5 kilometers. And our AA is 3 kilometers, but there's no aircraft carriers. So we're still not able to stealth torp unless we utilize an island or a smoke screen. Keep in mind, when you're dealing with bots, they mostly just kind of yellow in. But my thinking here is I'm going to go up in this part of the cap. We're going to smoke up and then open up with HE, and we'll dump our torpedoes. What is our reload time on torpedoes? If I press the left control down, use the mouse, 32 seconds. Okay, so it's 23 seconds, I think, on Samson. Now we're at 32. And torpedo speed can also gets a lot faster when you go up. So right now it's 48 knots, but it'll soon be higher. So we are detected, so I'm going to pop smoke. We're going to kind of slide in here. Get this Xinjiang human player here. So I also set on the cap. I'm going to scoot up a little bit more. Try to get the smoke screen go a little longer. There we go. So bots. And we're gonna reverse. We're gonna kind of keep nose in towards where the Xinjiang dumped torpedoes from. I think he only has deep water torps, so it's a Pan-Asian destroyer, so we should be fine. He's really going out around on the flank apparently. Get this guy out. So it looks like our torpedoes, we have 2 sets of 3. So he's gonna duck most all of those.
Torpedoes to port.
There's torpedoes from him. It's always nice to take out the destroyers first, whether you're low tier or high tier. Because your torpedo reload time is so high, or it's quite low. That's what I'm trying to say. So then the bots can be a bit more of a threat because they're just constantly dumping torpedoes. And our torpedoes have reloaded. I don't know what in the world that bot is doing, but we're actually going to dump 1 set there. Yeah, there's the Xinjiang torps. Yeah, those are deep water torps, so it's weird that it didn't even let us know that they were coming. And we're going to dump that set there. Our smoke screen is dissipating slowly. I actually I haven't reinstalled the mods yet from this newest update patch, so it's a little frustrating. You know, we've been working really hard to kill him.
Reporting the target position.
There we go.
Torpedoes to port.
What? Uh-huh. Well, we're actually going to... Not that it matters, because you don't actually know how your torpedoes work. We're gonna pop engine boosts, and we're just gonna gun him down.
Engine boost activated.
His guns are turning so slowly. I want to kill him.
Smoke generator started.
There we go. That is why you do not rush a destroyer when you only have deep water torps. Alright, so now we're gonna keep using HE. We're gonna try focus on setting a fire here on the Kaiser. I don't know, is the human player still left?
Screen set.
There's still two. Odersky's a fun boat. Our V170's gone around. Come on. I feel like I should have another gun firing. Just 3. There's my fire. That's what we wanted. So now we're gonna take more damage down on the bot. And if I look on the mini-map, it looks like he is going to enter our torpedo range with this like circle here. But now he's turning out. So I want to kill this Kaiser as soon as possible. My health's low, so that means I have to play a little bit more passively. He's got 2 fires burning. I'm going to try to aim for the bow, but just before the front turret there, and see if we can't set another fire on him. Because basically these are just fire setters at this point. There we go. Now one on the stern.
Engine boost deactivated. Our victory is in sight.
Just behind the rear gun. And then we'll focus on that Karlsruhe. Oh. Smoke screens is over there. Okay, his fires are out. And since I'm low health, the bots will focus me. So that's why it's important to disengage behind this island now. Because what you can do, like I could just slow down here, and we can fire over the edge of this island undetected. So that's something important to get used to, especially when you're in randoms dealing with a lot of human players. Come on. Just need to kill him. I think the V170's continuing to try to torpedo him. Oh, he's got 2 fires set. Oh, he's leaving my gun range, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and move around. And our team is continuing to die. Being bots, mostly.
Our victory is in
Okay,
sight.
there 2 of them went. Yeah, I don't know what sure this guy is doing. He's just running around the back, which is kind of a poor waste of time for his destroyer. So he's off in that direction. So I'm assuming he's going for our cap at C. But now I'd like to take out this bot. Have to pay attention to his incoming fire and go dark. Kind of frustrating. When you get to, I would say tier 5, you'll feel like your guns do more, versus being at like tier 3. I mean tier 4 somewhat, but it must just be open gunning our St. Louis. Our St. Louis is a human player. Okay, I'm gonna pop the torpedo indicator and kind of figure out where this bot's going, because I don't know if he just keeps grounding or what. And I kind of want to go help out our St. Louis player. I mean, this Dursky player is definitely outside of range, and I have no idea what the health is on him compared to mine. I'm assuming it'd be lower as much output of fire that St. Louis is putting out, but I don't know that for certain. I will go ahead and dump some preemptive torps here. Oh, hydroacoustic search. And we have this bot coming up. There, we're outside of hydroacoustic range. He's fine.
Engine boost activated.
Ooh. Okay. I'm okay to open gunboat for the moment. I can try to pay attention where the Nassau's guns are going. Set some fires, that would be delightful. Chill, man. You're fine. Alright, so Durski's about to come into our gun range. Looks like he's smoking up to like... almost. I don't think he knows if we use smoke, you're supposed to slow down and snap. So, 2 can play that game.
Smoke generator started.
Oh, I'm gonna slow down because I actually need to be. We're not gonna focus back on him. So we get rid of this guy. I think his torpedo is only like 4 kilometers.
Smoke screen set.
There. I will
Victory is in sight.
nose the rear away, but I'm pretty sure he's not in torpedo range. Durski's torpedoes reload really fast, but they're short range. It's kind of typical Russian torps. Come on. Set a fire, do something. I'm trying to aim higher on
Engine boost deactivated.
the superstructure, because if my shells just hit here, it's gonna do nothing. Let me see, these non-penetrations. He's coming in a little bit. I'm gonna switch to him. It's the last human player left. Or preemptively dump torch just cuz. Okay, so he put out a fire, so we set him again, it's gonna stick. Okay, his engine's knocked out, so that means he's gonna be slow. Keep an eye on him as he's slowing down. Keep my target reticle about where he is. Literally on the verge of death. And I feel like I'm not able to do anything with these guns. So I'm going to sail away for the moment. Seriously. So that's what I'm trying to avoid mitigating how much damage I take. There. Now I'm dark, and we're going to swing back around. Yeah, we're just left with bots.
Torpedoes direct front.
Slow down, avoid that. He's detecting me. Okay. Top engine boost.
Engine boost activated.
We got a Kraken. Didn't realize we were up to 5 kills. That took a while. Okay, so first Kraken unleashed on the European server. And that's an actual good chunk of base experience for being mostly against bots. How much damage was it we took? 7,000. So it was about 8,100 before adding on Survivability Expert. So, I mean, having that extra health, you can see really helped and make a difference. That's a lot of target hits just for tier 3. for a destroyer. And we are not going to stop recording, as I've been doing. I'm going to compliment this guy because he played well. He did not so bad, but... Alright, we'll keep the recording going.
Access level 10 unlocked. Complete campaign missions to obtain valuable rewards. To unlock the next access level, play 2 battles.
Now we have access to campaigns. So, what are campaigns, may you ask? Well, make that go away. Oh, we collected more credits. This is the other special signals. The Leviathan, it's a good one. This is a credit earning flag. The Irvin, however you want to say that. Campaigns right here. Without premium account, you can only do 2 tasks at a time, but with premium account, you can do up to 3 at a time. Starting out as a player, I would recommend going with this one first. These 2 will come later. This one is more easy to earn things. You can see here tier 3 higher, so cause 20,000 HP of damage to enemy ships with your main battery guns. So you click on it, you accept it, destroy one of your ship with main battery guns. Well, that's pretty straightforward to do, and you get these little rewards for completing the task. And usually the higher starred ones, like this one, earn more things. The final task, once you've done enough, you have to do these stars to unlock it. And then you get to the final task, play 1 battle, reward. You get these upgrades that would normally cost you, several thousands of, or hundreds of thousands of credits. And you progress through all these missions. You get to the last one. You get 7 days of premium account. That's the big thing there. But basically, it's just credits, free XP. You'll get some signals. So it's definitely better than nothing. But this one's the easiest one to complete, fastest to progress through. Another thing to note is if you want to, like, let's say I complete this task, kill one enemy ship with main battery, I can choose and do it again. Like, I can reassign this task again. But I won't get the reward again. You only get the reward once for completing the task. But these tasks are pretty straightforward. I like to try to spread them out and do them all. Then you have honorable service. You can see tier 8 or higher. So that's another reason why you wouldn't start off with this one, because you just can't. You can see the rewards could start to get bigger. Like, we were going to be offered 10 Juliet Charlie signals, now we're up to 25. And here's 3 million credits. And you get to the last one, you get an actual tier 6 ship, the Shinomi, with a ship commander. And you still get, more signals, some upgrades, that kind of thing. Now, with the Yamamoto Isuroku, the big reward for completing this is that you get a special, a unique legendary commander, Yamamoto Isuroku, at 15 skill level points. Most all commanders you get in the game are only worth 10. You also get the container, Yamamoto Isuroku container, along with credits, elite commander experience, and there's some talents or special things that he does. And the same is with hit hard, hit fast. You get Halsey. Credits, elite commander XP, a symbol, and he has some special talents. Then you can see some of the different rewards you'll get, but again, you're seeing like tier 9, tier 10, tier 8 through tier 10. I think this one's all tier 8 through tier 10. So we're going to work with the Science of Victory first. So when you select a task, just make sure you're paying attention to what the completion criteria is. Like, this is random co-op battles ranked. We haven't unlocked ranked yet. Tier 3 through tier 10. There'll still be some that are like, you have to do this task in a destroyer, like floodings. You don't have it's tier 5 through tier 10, so you can see it's elevating in tier over time. I'm trying to see if they had a ship class like criteria. Yeah, earn 5 spotted ribbons, and you can't do it with a carrier. Yeah, so there you go. These are the type of rewards you'll get with campaigns. As far as containers go, we'll collect our container. I guess just more signals, camouflages, credits really isn't a problem at the moment. I want to get more resources, but we don't get that option until we unlock the armory. So there's that. And then we're going to look at the ship. Let's see. So yeah, we got 2,129 base experience. We can fully deck out here. So we have Hull B. So our survivability, A, defense, and maneuverability go up. So we're going to research that. And we're going to buy it. Torpedoes. They do higher maximum damage. They go from 48 to 56 knots. And the reload time is, instead of it being 32 seconds, it's 40 seconds. So we'll do that. It's good to have hard-hitting torpedoes. Main battery firing range, we go from, where are we right now, 8.4? Yeah, to 9.2. So you can see how the range was limiting us there as well. So that's quite nice. So yeah, so fully upgraded. So now any experience we earned for the commander is going to go towards the Tier 4 Clemson. This is actually a really good destroyer. So yeah, you're going to notice more of a difference with your guns once you get to Clemson. Because these guns, if I click out, they're just 102 millimeters. What about you? What guns do you have? Also 2 millimeters? But you get more of them. So that helps. So yeah, so I think that's going to wrap this video up. We've played a new destroyer today. We've talked about campaigns. Got to see some new things going on. You know, always make sure to check out your news. Some things you can earn there. Not sure why I still have the 1. Ah, it's because of the 5 epochs of Navy. Probably because I didn't look at it. Okay, yeah, this one, it starts out low tier, but then when you get higher up, it goes higher tier. And specific ships you have to complete this in, so that's a bit more of a pain. What did you get for this? Yeah, a container and a camouflage, the Epoch, tier 9. That's actually really good. I run on Iowa, and I actually have a second one I'm going to run on Kitakaze. Iowa's tier 9 American battleship, and Kitakaze is tier 9 Japanese destroyer. So, if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you do want to see more. If you're already subscribed, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. And next week's video, we're going to be gaining access to the armory. Excited. I love the armory. So we're going to see how we can exchange resources for new in-game items. So that's going to be great stuff. So until next time, take care.